Hi everybody, Happy New Year! Today is the first day of our Chinese New Year, so...
It's the year of the monkey, so this year make sure you monkey around a lot.
And today we're so excited to be here with Robin. He is the star of Mortal Kombat and he has a new film coming out in March.
Yes.
Red Trousers, right? So do you want to tell us a little bit about that film?
Well, Red Trousers is based on the life of the Hong Kong stuntman, and I came from that background. I started in Hong Kong. I started off as a stunt person in Hong Kong, and I thought, after doing all this like Mortal Kombat, Beverly Hills Ninja, I should pay tribute to my friends back in Hong Kong. So because a lot of people don't really know about their life, what they go through, the mindset, the hardship. All they see is that some guy jump out the window and then land on some cars or get beat up by Jackie Chan or by me. So this is really an in-depth look into the lives of these guys who really give it all to us.
So how long did it take you to prepare for this?
Well, this film, from writing, prepping, took me over 2 years. Over 2 years, because it's a one-man production team.
Wow.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. I don't know how many 24-hour shifts I put into this film.
Right.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, you produce this and you write the script and everything like that.
Produced, wrote, starring. It's just one of those deals that you gotta do it all or nothing. My heart is so close to this project. I figure I am the best person to do all the, to do all the posts. So then I didn't have a problem with it. It was tough, but I got through it, and now everybody's gonna see it now.
So you were telling us that you were born in Hong Kong, right?
I was born in Hong Kong.
And how did you kind of get started in the business?
Well, I grew up here in LA. I'm a local LA boy. Went to Cal State LA. My major was civil engineering.
Oh, wow.
And I did soil. And I guess there was just so much you can do with soil. There's soil, but it's dirt. So I got bored really fast. So I went to Hong Kong, kind of like look for myself. And somehow I ran into some people in the film industry, and they say, hey, Robin, how would you like to be in this film? Because we're looking for a person your type, a big, tall, buff guy. And then the director was Shou, the guy who did all the Once Upon a Time in China. He did so many other things.
He's a very famous director
Hong Kong director.
In Hong Kong, yeah.
So then that's how I got started, really, because that was an action film. And the stunt coordinator asked me, hey, Robin, could you kind of bounce on this wall, hit the stairs, roll down 10 flights, and then something like that, do some reactions? Yeah, I can do that. So, that's pretty good. First of all, he's stupid. He'll do anything. This guy's from LA. But anyway, so after that film, the producer asked me if I want to stay to do another film. And I guess I said, yeah, I got paid $200 a day. That wasn't too bad back then.
$200?
Yeah, $200, yes. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, US. Right. So that, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad back then. So, so I took it, and I guess that's how I got started, like one after another. People just starting to know who I am, what I can do, and so... I did like 30-some films in Hong Kong.
Wow, that's a lot. And I know that he has worked with a lot of famous actors like Chow Yun-fat, right?
Yun-fat, he shot me. Chow Yun-fat shot me.
He killed you in the movie?
Killed me, yeah, he shot me.
Oh, so...
In the back. Some hero shot me in the back.
Poor you. You were doing Mortal Kombat and you were the star of the film, So, like, how did you get that part specifically?
They were looking for some, action guy. They were auditioning for pretty much all the A-list Asian American actors here in LA. Jason Scott Lee, Russell Wong, Dustin Nguyen, Philip Reed. So they were auditioning everybody. But then they felt they want to use someone who's like new, And then I just happened to be in town, and a friend of mine called me up and said, Robin, this project is perfect for you. You should go in and read. So at first I was kind of like hesitant because Mortal Kombat sound kind of like doofy. Mortal Kombat, like another ninja movie. So so I went in and read the script, and it wasn't so bad, because I didn't have to play any stereotypical kind of token Asian.
That got killed in the end or something?
Yeah, something like that,
Right.
So then this guy actually saved the world, and I go, wow, this is really cool. So I went in for 7 times. I read 7 times.
Wow.
And then finally they say, Robin, you got the job. So it's like everybody else. I auditioned.
Was it excited? I mean, you were exciting.
Well, because it didn't hit me at first because it's just another job to me because I've done 30-some movies in Hong Kong.
Right.
So the whole idea of doing an American film, it didn't really hit me, because it's another job, fine, action movie. But after the movie came out, the impact on the people, just so amazing because all the kids were so excited about my character in the film. I mean, some kids walk up to me and have me sign the CD. And I say, you walk around with the CD? Yeah. So I guess it didn't hit me later, how successful the movie was.
So, what other American films did you like the most? Or
did I do? Or?
Did you like the most, the character that you
well, I didn't do very many. I did Mortal 1 and 2. I did Beverly Hills Ninja was really amazing because I got to work with Chris Farley. I think he's one of the most talented comedians, stand-up comedian actors. He was just so spontaneous, just so amazing, So I learned a lot from that movie, working with him. I done a TV show, Outer Limit, so guest star a few things. That's about it.
So Mortal Kombat 3, you guys are gonna start production.
Well, on IMDb, that's what they say. It's fall, 2004. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Because I would love to do Mortal 3. I mean, Liu Kang is just too cool. So
I think so too.
Yeah.
So, do you just? I just want to know, do you like working on Hong Kong projects more or American?
They both have their own good points and bad points. I mean, American films are very detailed. They everything's well planned. Everyone knows exactly what's going to happen on that day, which is fantastic. But then the downside of that is that it takes time to make sure everyone knows what's happening on that day. It's not very spontaneous in some ways because if something comes up, you can't really make any changes on the spot. You have to send memos. You have to tell the producer. Producer needs to tell the exec of the studio, and then they have to come back to you. Yes, no, insurance, or no insurance. And then the stunt coordinator, stuntmen and safety and all that. So it's slowed down the process, I feel. Where in Hong Kong, if we think of stuff, we just do it right there on the spot.
Yeah, they're very
we decide
efficient.
right there on the spot. Let's make some changes because it's cooler. So we have more control.
Right.
But yet, because we have more control, so everything is very unorganized. so I don't know. I think the ideal thing is to probably have both. Some of the Hong Kong working style and some of the American, the organizations. And so if we could have the both way of doing things, I think that'll be the best.
Right. So, because you're action star, so there are a lot of dangerous moves that you have to do in the movie. So, are you afraid that you would hurt yourself, or your family would be worried, and just?
Yeah, it's part of it though,
right.
Because we are who we are and this is what we do. Stunts, action, but we're having so much fun though. I love jumping out the window. I love getting run over by cars. Getting hit it's not really a big deal because I've been doing martial arts for 20 some years, so I'm used to getting hit. But then it's fun to hit people too,
Right.
So it's a trade-off because I got into the business knowing what to expect. So if you go see Red Trousers, then because we don't complain about the pain, the injuries, because it's part of it. It's it's almost like a daredevil, kind of like this is what we do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, I was just wondering, so your family are all here in LA?
Yeah, my whole family's here. Grew up here, my brothers and sisters. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters. We're all here. So, yeah.
So, future projects, you'll probably be doing it in America or in Hong Kong?
I've just finished writing an Eskrima. Eskrima means Filipino stick fighting. And I want to shoot that in Thailand.
Oh, when is that happening then?
Well, I like to start pre-production in May, hopefully, April, May. It's a project that I wrote, and another one of those like really hardcore action film. Yeah. So.
Wow, so everything is going to take place in the Philippines.
Yeah,
then?
no. It's gonna be part of it's gonna be here in the States, and then the movies like would go to Thailand.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're really looking forward to that, and please watch Red Trousers in March, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you next time at Watch a Vision.
Watch a vision.
Yes, thank you.